The organic illusion. Are we paying more just for the label? Organic, non-GMO, farm-raised, cage-free. Walk through any grocery store today and you will feel like you need a PhD just to buy an apple. And if you have ever looked at the price tag and thought, wait, this cost how much? You are not alone. Today on the doctor's couch, we are peeling back the sticker on the organic food industry. What's real and what's not, and why it has become a luxury to eat like our grandparents did for free. Stay till the end. This will change how you shop for the food. Once upon a time, all food was organic. Let's rewind 70 years. Before 1950s, there was no such thing as organic because all food was grown without synthetic pesticides, hormones, or genetic modification. Farmers rotated crops, raised animals naturally, and relied on seasonal whole foods. Then came the Green Revolution, mechanized agriculture, chemical fertilizers, preservatives, and eventually genetically modified organisms, GMOs. Food became faster, cheaper, and further from its original form. Now in 2025, if you want food without chemicals, additives, or label-altered genetics, you have to pay premium for what once was just a food. Crazy, right? Something so basic now costs a premium. Is organic actually healthier? What's the science? Organic foods are grown without synthetic pesticides, GMOs, antibiotics and growth hormones, artificial preservatives and dyes. A meta-analysis published in British Journal of Nutrition 2014 found that organic crops have higher antioxidant levels and lower pesticide residues than conventional ones. Organic produced may reduce exposure to harmful chemicals, especially for the pregnant and children. But nutrient levels surprisingly similar in many cases. And when it comes to long-term health effects, studies are still going on about chronic pesticide exposure, and it has been linked to neurological problems, hormone disruptions, and cancer, particularly in agricultural workers and children, based on National Institute of Health 2020. So yes, organic can lower chemical exposure, but is it automatically healthier? Not always. Less chemical doesn't mean more nutrients. Why is organic so expensive? Let's talk money. Ever wonder why the organic eggs cost 3 times more? Because organic farming yields are lower. It requires more labor and time. Organic farms must follow strict USDA guidelines and pay for certification. Transportation and packaging are costlier for smaller scale farms. The organic industry in the US is now worth over $60 billion, and much of that is controlled by the same large corporation behind the processed foods. So, are we paying more for purity or for clever marketing? And just because something is labeled organic doesn't mean it's unprocessed or healthy. Yes, your organic cookies are still cookies. Don't pay premium for a green label. Read the ingredients. Is organic always organic? Now, here's the truth. According to the Consumer Reports and Cornell University, the USDA doesn't test every organic farm. Instead, it relies on third-party certifiers. In other words, there is room for fraud. Imported organic products from places like China and India have been repeatedly found to contain pesticide residues, contaminated water use, false documentation. So, the bag of organic rice, it may not be as organic as you think. What truly impacts your health is this: whole nutrient-dense food, fiber, healthy fats, low sugar, low sodium, eating close to the source, no matter the label. Think real food over real marketing. So what should you actually do? Buy at local farmers market. They often sell produce that's grown organically but isn't certified, and it's way cheaper. Cook more at home. Even non-organic whole foods are better than organic packed ones. Read the label. Organic. Sugar is still a sugar, because eating well shouldn't be a luxury. It should be a basic nutrition. Eat simple, eat smart. Not everything needs a label. This was Doctor's Couch. Share it with someone who's paying more for a label instead of real health. Until next time, I'm Dr. Rahman Mohammed, reminding you, don't fall for packaging. Trust the ingredients, trust the process, and Trust your gut. Like, subscribe, and keep learning how to take control of your health.